Hey guys, it's Sarah, your host of What's on Your Plate podcast. I'm showing up in this space today not to share a conversation, but to say thank you. A little over 6 months ago, I did something really uncomfortable for me, that of which was start this podcast. It was uncomfortable because, like many of you, I fear being judged, being too vulnerable, and being criticized. Creating this space was just what I needed to lean directly into those types of insecurities. The guests that grace this platform show amazing bravery, and it continues to inspire me to do so as well. The conversations I'm able to share with you, my amazing listeners, are packed with gems and truths about the lives, the journeys, the passions, and the knowings of some truly unique individuals. It's been here that transparency has been shown and thoughts have been shared to help us gain knowledge, to deepen our thoughts, or achieve clarity. The information left here has the power to help you take steps to transform your mind, your body, and your spirit. All you have to do is be in the mindset to be willing to receive it. I'm so very grateful for everyone who listens in, to everyone who has set aside time and allowed me to press record while talking to me so that others may benefit. Thank you. Thank you for being so amazing. And again, to you, my listeners, your interest in What's on Your Plate podcast, the fact that you keep coming back motivates me to do so as well. As this year comes to an end, I invite you to look back at previous episodes you may have missed. Or if you're a loyalist, revisit one or two that made you think a lot and that you really enjoyed. It's always so surprising to me the way I absorb and process information differently based on when I hear it. Recently, someone asked me who my favorite guests were. I found that to be a really impossible, if not painful, question. I've loved each and every one, each and every discussion that I've had. It was impossible to pick any of them to be my favorite. I've grown with each one that I've shared. To recap a little bit though, I'll start from the beginning. My very first guest was my friend and ultra runner, Paul Stofko. He's such a deeply feeling man who invests himself wholeheartedly in the people he serves, the passions he pursues, and whether he realizes it or not, the people he inspires. My friend, Chef Liz Araj, shared the personal and professional transformation that she embraced when she leaped into the world of plant-based eating. I had the privilege of getting to know her at one of our cooking immersions, and we just clicked. She truly has an amazing story and continues to evolve and step deeper into her knowing all the time. My good friend, Evie Kivish. It's hard to talk me into things, some will tell you, to get me to drink the Kool-Aid, so to speak. What can I say? Evie is very convincing. When you listen to our episode and follow her on Instagram, you'll understand why. This woman has transformed her life with the power of juicing, and now she's showing other people how to do it too. I recently invested in myself with a juicer, and I am just so glad that I did. I seriously have no idea what took me so long. It's life-changing for sure. Gina Bell. Gina Bell just might be the most magical person I've ever encountered. She is just so awe-inspiring. Her presence, whose enchanting book, Tears and Tulle, literally makes me cry every time I read it. I relate to her movement so much, as does every woman who sees their inner little girl within Gina's work. I can't wait for her next book, Tears and Taffeta. Keep an eye out for that one. And what can I say about the reoccurring presence of Monica McLean? She's my best friend. And from codependency to grief to the struggle to remember to take care of ourselves, we keep it real all the time, and sometimes we hit the record button when we do so. You're welcome. If you missed the episode with Chef Mark Reinfeld, you need to go check it out. I credit him so much for catapulting my plant-based journey forward. His influence inspired me to teach others so that I may not only feed people vegan food, but teach them how to feed themselves for a lifetime. His outreach continues to expand, and he makes even the stubbornest of carnivores plant curious and eventually creates the believers. You guys all loved the episodes of youth counselor Angie Areola. Her insight into the inner workings of children's minds is amazing. The way she helps us as parents and adults connect with our kids is truly eye-opening. I value her take on things so much, and I'm just so grateful for people like her and that I've connected with her. I'm so grateful that there are people like her out there in the world doing such important work. My spiritual journey over the years has been ever evolving. It's interesting how the universe puts people in your path right at the perfect time. Shailene Halloran is like no one I have ever met before. Her gift to help you break into your subconscious is truly remarkable. I've never encountered someone who shows you how to take back your power quite like she does. It's always been there. She just helps you remember where it's at. My friend, Tony Punsillo. This guy is one of the coolest, most humble beings I've ever met. I had the privilege of having him across the prep table from me at my storefront, and he just constantly shows us how you can change your story and even rewrite the book of your life. He reminds us that our past choices do not define our future potential, and that all the ways we've walked through life are what uncover our purposes, and we should embrace each and every chapter. I've known a lot of givers in life, but none hold the title quite like Brianne Zolfo does. She has literally made it her life's work to be of service to her community. Brianne believes we all have the power to brighten someone's day and change the world, just one random act of kindness at a time. You guys, inspiring isn't even the word. What an understatement. And she does this all while serving you the most perfect cup of coffee. Amy Klump. She's real, she's relatable, like few other people are. She literally pours her heart out as a way to help others. She shows her wounds so that you may have the courage to heal your own. Amy truly has shown me the truth about the close connection between mental health and gut wellness. A revelation, really, and how they are really one and the same. Shelly Wasso joined the conversation recently, and I was so excited for her to share her insights and understanding the importance of daily gratitude, how our habits and routines to be in line with our goals, how it's so important that they're connected, and how taking control of your time will help you do it rich. Her training was like a light bulb for me in my own journey. Y'all know I love the world of running, and having someone like Deanna Grimes on to share her goals and speak on what running means to her was really cool. So many people take running for face value, that is, just stopping when the race is over. But Deanna knows it's a lifestyle, and it was awesome hearing how it's evolved for her over the years, acknowledging that while she does want to finish and do well, the race is really the least important part of showing up to toe the line. Alistair Connor is magnetic in her enthusiasm and energy. She just tells it how it is, helps you show up for yourself. Life is the best experience we could ever receive, and she has a lot of it to share. Also out there, my solo episodes. They are a reflection of my thoughts in the moment, something maybe that I was holding on my heart and I wanted to speak on, or even just thoughts that I wanted to process by speaking them out loud. You know, this podcast is a place to share. It's a place to be vulnerable, a place for growth, for deep conversation and inner reflection. My hope is that you take what you need and just leave what you don't, and share it so that other people may do the same. I feel so lucky that I get to have this space. I've said it before, it's not even about how many people listen, whether 1 or 1 million people hear the things that are said here. If it resonates with even one person, it's worth it. I love when you take the time to tell me your thoughts on whatever episode you've just listened to. It helps a lot to know your thoughts, and I value them greatly. And this is just as much your space as it is mine. I'm excited for what's to come in 2023. The guests I already have lined up are bringing all of the awesomeness you've grown to expect from What's on Your Plate and then some. There will be new ways I'll be offering to support you on your journeys, as well as ways you can support me and also this podcast. New ways to connect and to have camaraderie and community are all in the works. Let's keep showing up together for each other. Let's keep sharing the episodes and leaving ratings and reviews. DM or email me directly with your input, your suggestions, or what you want to hear more of. You guys, I can't emphasize enough how much your interaction helps keep this platform alive and well. All the ways to connect with me and the guests are always in the show notes. Thank you again for joining me in this journey. Thank you for your patience when I went through the very hard thing of losing my mom this year, causing me to pause. Thank you for every time you hit play, for every time you press share. Thank you for sharing your time with me. That perhaps means the most of all. Peace to you, my friends. Let's all ring in 2023 with a positive, grounding energy that feeds our souls, lifts our hearts, strengthens our bodies. I'll see you soon.